Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a favorites video. Yay! I feel like I've been wanting to do this for so long and today is finally the day. I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my current favorite products that I love, things that are in my makeup kit, things that I feel like I always kind of gravitate to and pull it and I'm always just kind of using it. So I feel like I want to share all of that with you guys. So before we get started, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up and please subscribe if you have not. And let me know in the comment section, what are your favorite go-to products? What is something you guys cannot live without? What are things that you always take with you? And yeah, let's get it going. All right, so my first product that I'm gonna share with you guys is one of my favorites, which is why I wanted to make it number one. And this is the Jergens Natural Glow Wet Skin Moisturizer. I can't tell you guys how much I have been loving this product since I started using it for many reasons. So the first reason I'm really loving this is because it not only gives me a ton of moisture, makes my skin glowy and radiant and just makes it look healthy, but it also gives me a little bit of color as well, which is like life-saving for me. I'm not a person that loves self-tanners. Anytime I've ever tried to do a self-tanner before, I'm always streaky, I'm orangey, I feel like it never looks natural. And with this one, it just gives me a really natural kind of look to my skin. I feel like my skin looks more healthier and it looks very even now. So number two is the way it works. So instead of getting out of the shower, towel drying off, and then putting moisturizer on, you do this when you're still in the shower. So once you're showering, you're done, turn off the water. While your skin is still wet, you would apply this on all over. And it literally is like heaven to your skin. It literally glides on like butter. And as it's gliding on, you'll notice that it's giving you tons of moisture and everything just kind of locks in place. It doesn't feel like you need more moisturizer when you get out of the shower. You feel extremely hydrated. Your skin looks glowy and radiant right when you're out of there. You don't need to rinse it off either. So once it's on, you're good to go for the day. There's no color transfer. You don't see any of it onto the towels. You don't see anything on your clothes, nothing like that at all. It's just like that very easy product to use that I feel is gonna get your skin looking amazing and glowy and just beautiful. I started using this a little bit before I went to Mexico on my little vacation that I went on, and I was like, dang, one of the days, because my skin looked really good, and I was like, I think it's that moisturizer I'm using, and I've been using it ever since, and I'm really loving the way it makes my skin look. So if you guys are interested in trying something new and different, I think you guys are really going to like this. You should definitely check it out and give it a shot. So next we have these two beautiful palettes from Dosa Colors in Baked Browns and Marvelous Mauves. I have been loving these palettes so much. They're honestly always in my kit or always near me because I feel like I can always achieve so many looks with this. I'm actually wearing the Baked Browns on my eyes and I only have one shade on, literally just this one, which is called Deserted. It's like a desert kind of color. I've been really loving these. They have so much color payoff. They're so creamy, blendable. They're really easy to work with, and that's kind of what I like. And I feel like for me, I always need those staple eyeshadow colors that I can take with me everywhere. And then from there, I can incorporate like some shimmer or other colors in between. And I could definitely achieve that with these colors. I'm gonna turn real quickly and show you guys just a couple of swatches so you guys can see truly how pigmented these shadows are. This is just like a very light swatch on my finger, and they are honestly just so beautiful. So if you guys are looking for some new palettes or kind of like that go-to palette and you want to try something different, I would highly recommend these palettes. I also really love the palette size. I love how slim they are and they're not too bulky, so they can really fit in my bag, in my makeup kit, or pretty much just anywhere with me, because I don't like anything that's too like bulky and big where I feel like it's going to take up much space. So yeah, like I said, these colors are very gorgeous. They're very universal. I feel like any skin tone can honestly wear these shades. Like, these are just perfect to have in your kit. So if you guys are wanting to try something new and something different, I would definitely check these out. The next item is a drugstore item, and this is the Milani Make a Dewy setting spray. This is definitely in my top setting sprays that I'm really loving because it not only sets the makeup, but it helps to illuminate your skin, makes it look hydrated and very dewy, which is what I like. So what also another thing that I do like on this is that when you spray it out, it comes out more like a mist rather than like, you know, when you put like, when you get like a water spray and it's like so much comes out and you get water spots. This one doesn't do that at all, and it dries down really nicely. Also, when it dries down, it feels hydrated. You feel it on the skin, but it feels so good. And it also said to give you a 16-hour wear. I have not yet tested that to see if that's completely true, but I do really like the way it sets and makes my makeup look. I actually had this in my drawer for quite some time and ran out of my Fix Plus, and I grabbed it and I'm like, I'll just try it out and see how it it works, and I literally fell in love with it. But it's been with me literally everywhere, and not only that, I love, again, the size of this. It's very easy to throw in my bag, and it's not going to take up too much space. But as you can tell, the lid's gone. It's kind of already wearing off, but you can tell I've really been using this. So yeah, definitely check this one out as well. So the next item is something that I feel like I want you guys to know so much about, and this is my favorite perfume ever, the Labo Santal 33. I can't express to you guys how much I love this perfume. I've gone through 3 bottles already, and I'm seriously obsessed. I don't plan on changing this perfume for quite some time. For the longest time, I was so lost trying to find that perfect scent, and it wasn't until one of my friends was wearing this and I couldn't stop complimenting how great she smelled. Finally went, found it, picked it up. It's, to be honest with you guys, it's hella expensive. It's not cheap at all, and it was kind of like, is this worth it? But it truly is, because 1 or 2 sprays does it. It lasts all day, and you smell so good. And what I noticed about this too is right when you spray it on, I feel like it's more intense at first, but then throughout the day, it's just such a dainty smell. It's one of those like, oh, like you get a whiff of it and it just smells so, so good. So the best way to explain this is sandalwood, musky, leathery, spicy, but a girly scent. It's also unisex as well. I'm telling you guys, when I wear this, I get the most compliments. Everyone knows I'm in the room when I wear this. Everyone can smell me. Random people will literally come up to me and compliment me and say, oh my God, what are you wearing? I need to find that. So if you guys want a new scent, I would definitely try this one out. I had to spray some more. Oh. Okay, so my next 2 products are currently my favorite highlighters, and these are the MAC Extra Dimension highlights. This is in the shade Oh Darling, which I'm sure you guys have heard and know so much about. And this one is the Glow With It. The Glow With It is honestly like the perfect bronzing highlighter ever. I feel like this is gonna look so great on every skin tone, because it's really just gonna give you a warmth look, and you can wear it all over. Just give your skin like a nice, beautiful bronze. It has like a little bit of sheen in there. And the Oh Darling, this one just speaks for itself. It was actually an old product, and it came back, and it was like sold out everywhere. It was like in high demand, and everyone was like literally begging MAC, please bring it back, please bring it back. And I'm glad they finally did. I'm praying that these are permanent. I'm not sure if they are, because you guys know MAC, they come out with limited stuff, and once it's gone, and it never comes back, or it comes back repackaged, but you never know that. So if you guys get a chance to swing by a MAC, I would definitely pick these up. Ask if they are permanent. I'm not sure, but if they are, I wouldn't sleep on this. I would definitely get them, and if you guys do, or if you guys already have, let me know if you love them as much as I do. I have them all over my face right now. So good. So the next item is my holy grail cleanser, and this is the Tatcha Pure One Step Cleansing Oil. I have since stopped using wipes and only use this to remove my makeup. This oil literally breaks down your entire makeup, no matter how waterproof it is. So prior to using this, I used to use only makeup wipes and like 3 additional cleansers, because I could never fully get all of my makeup off. And when I started using this, I've noticed a big change in my skin. I feel like it really takes everything down, because the oil literally breaks down everything. And what's odd is that you do this on dry skin. So instead of going in with like a cleanser with a wet face and then cleansing everything off, you literally do 2 to 3 pumps onto the palm of your hand, rub it, and then massage it all over your face on your dry face. And it's really, really odd when you're doing it, because you're like, this is so bizarre, like the way it looks. But then once you get water and you touch it with water, after about a minute of massaging it, you will notice it turns into a milky formula. And that milky formula is the cleanser that's in this. So it's literally a 2-in-1 product, so you don't have to do an additional cleanser after that. And also the chamomile is extremely soothing for the skin. So if you are dry, if you're oily, if you're normal, you're sensitive, I think you'll really benefit from using this. You'll notice a big change in the skin. So if you guys are looking for a new cleanser and wanting to try something new, I would definitely check this one out. So next we have some more drugstore products, and these are the Maybelline Intimate Nude lipsticks. I am loving these lipsticks so much, and for so many reasons. First and foremost, they're drugstore, so they are pretty affordable, and I feel like they're accessible to anybody. And second, because they did a variety of colors. They didn't just do one flesh tone lipstick that's gonna work for everybody. No, they really took into consideration that everyone has different skin tone, and they did a variety of nudes. And these nudes, some of them are on the beigey side, some of them are on the pink side, but then they got some on like the darker kind of brown blushy kind of side, and then you have some that are more on the chocolate side. So they did a variety of lipsticks, and I really love that they did that. And also the color payoff is so good on these. They didn't do like that one sheer nude lipstick that you're gonna have to touch up every 5 minutes. No, they went with like full coverage, opaque, good color payoff, everything lipstick in one. And personally to me, when it comes to nude lipsticks, that's what I like. I normally don't like a matte lipstick that's nude because I feel like it looks dry and chalky after a few hours. So they're blendable. You can just move your lips around if you need to. You know, there's a lot you can do with them. So I'm gonna show you guys some swatches on my arms so you guys can kind of see them. So this is in the shade Hot Sand. This is in the shade Pearly Nude. And this one has definitely a more pinky undertone. This is in Beige Babe, Honey Pink, Naked Coral, Almond Rose, Brownish Blush, Toasted Truffle, ooh, love that color, and Raw Chocolate. So these are the swatches of the lipsticks, and I honestly am loving how pretty they are and pigmented, and you can really see they have a very, very nice color payoff and finish to them. And also a tip that I like to do too is with any kind of nude lipsticks, I always pair it with a lip liner, whether it's like a little bit darker or a little bit on the browner side. You can really customize the way you want it to look. So I would definitely check these out next time you go to the drugstore if you're looking for something new and different. You guys are definitely going to love these. So last and not least, I want to share with you guys some of my favorite brushes that I'm currently using and loving, and these are the Smith Cosmetic brushes. These have been my favorite for quite some time now, and I feel like they are probably the best ones on the market, to be quite honest with you guys. I do love Sigma, I love Morphe, I love the MAC brushes, but something about these are just so different. Sometimes I feel like when I don't have the right brushes, I'm struggling with my makeup. I'm like, oh, it's not blending, or I'm just like, I get irritated, and with these, I feel like I never have any issue with them at all. So these are currently my favorites. I think some are the same, but they are just amazing eyeshadow blending brushes. I really, really love the way these apply my eyeshadow, and I don't know, I really, really like them. And then this brush is the 112, and this is probably like one of my favorite brushes ever. I use this a lot underneath of my eyes to pretty much apply powder or dust any of my powder off, and I also use it to highlight as well, and then I also use it to contour, so I can do a lot with this brush. One thing too that I forgot to mention to you guys, you know when you get a brush, a fresh brush, and it's like, it's too fresh that it doesn't do the job right away, and you feel like you have to like break it in until it's like perfect. I feel like these are at that stage where like the brush is perfect to use, if that makes any sense. But they have just a really good like lineup of brushes. So if you're wanting to try some new brushes and you're down to splurge a little bit, I think you will really like these. Alrighty, and I guess that kind of concludes all my favorites at the moment. I hope you guys enjoyed the products that I got to share with you guys and got to know a little bit more about stuff that I am currently loving. If there is a specific video that you guys want me to do favorites on, if you guys want me to keep these monthly, every few months, whatever it is, let me know. I would love to know what you guys want to see in the future. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time. Ciao!